Hello, YouTube viewers. It is 10 minutes till 11 a.m. Well, when I was playing my game Minecraft, I was listening to the Bible. I was listening to the book of Judges. Well, in Judges chapter 1, the Lord talked to his people after his people asked him who should go and take over their territory in the land of Israel first. Well, after I read that part of Joshua chapter 1, that made me think, because 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and chapter 6 both say that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, because I cussed yesterday and day before. When I was having a hard time doing something, I just realized, because of Judges 1 and 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and chapter 6, keep in mind, if I say Joshua, I mean Judges. Keep in mind, if I say Joshua, I mean Judges. Because when I was making my last set of YouTube shorts, there were some times when I said Joshua chapter 1, but I meant Judges. So keep in mind, in this video, if I say Joshua, I mean Judges. Well, anyway, back to the point. After I read that part in Judges chapter 1, where the Lord talked to his people, after they asked him who should take over their land first, and because I cussed yesterday and day before, and because 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and chapter 6 both say that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and because Matthew 6 says to pray that you won't yield to temptation, and because John 15 is where Jesus says, if you keep my commandments, I will be your friend and you will be my friend. Well, when I read Judges chapter 1, that just gave me the inspiration. Hey, because of Judges chapter 1 and Matthew chapter 6 and John chapters 14 and chapter 15, and also because of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and chapter 6, because I cussed 2 days in a row, I need to get on my knees or sit down on my knees or sit down in the floor or in my recliner, and I just need to talk to the Lord and say, Lord, how do I stop cussing? I just need to say, Lord, how do I no longer cuss? So YouTube viewers, I just want to encourage you. If you have a history of cussing, read 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and chapter 6 with Judges chapter 1, Romans chapter 10, Hebrews chapter 11, and James chapter 1. And if you have a problem with anything, let that encourage you to talk to the Lord. But I do not recommend talking to the Lord if you cannot avoid, discourage, or prevent interruptions. I only recommend talking to the Lord when you can avoid, discourage, or prevent interruptions. So if this helps you stop doing something that you should not do, please leave me a comment and let me know if this helps you, and also subscribe. And also, I tried to make this video as a YouTube short, but I couldn't because I had too much to say. But if you have any suggestions on what could help me make this a YouTube short also, please leave those suggestions in the comments too. Thank you. Have a blessed day or night, depending on what time you watch this.